In the dawn of the 20th century, as America raced toward modernity, one man turned his gaze backward, toward the vanishing faces of its first peoples. His name was Edward Sheriff Curtis, a photographer and ethnologist whose life's work became both an obsession and a legacy. Born in 1868 near Whitewater, Wisconsin, Curtis grew up fascinated by the natural world. As a young man, he built his first camera by hand, a wooden box, a lens, and a dream. By his 20s, he had become a successful portrait photographer in Seattle. But one encounter changed everything. In 1899, Curtis met Princess Angeline, the daughter of Chief Seattle himself. He photographed her, weathered, proud, and dignified, and something inside him shifted. He realized the world she represented was fading, and he felt compelled to preserve it before it disappeared entirely. Thus began his life's great endeavor, the North American Indian Project. Curtis set out to document the traditions, ceremonies, and lives of native tribes across the continent. For more than 30 years, he traveled by horseback, wagon, and canoe, from the deserts of Arizona to the Arctic ice, capturing over 40,000 photographs and recording thousands of pages of notes, songs, and stories. It was a task monumental in scale and heartbreaking in scope. Curtis worked alongside tribes like the Apache, Hopi, Navajo, Sioux, and dozens more. He witnessed their rituals, recorded their languages, and photographed them not as curiosities, but as dignified human beings, the original nations of the continent. But his mission came at a price. His funding dwindled, his health faltered, and his family life fractured. By the time the 20 volumes of the North American Indian were complete, Curtis was nearly broke and largely forgotten by the very society he had sought to enlighten. Yet history would catch up to him. Today, his photographs stand as haunting testaments, not just to artistry, but to empathy. His portraits capture not only the faces of individuals, but the soul of a people enduring change no camera could truly contain. Edward S. Curtis died in 1952, quietly, far from the spotlight. But through his lens, the world he feared would vanish still speaks, in shadow and light, reminding us that to remember is to honor, and to see is, in some small way, to understand.